Okay guys, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to show you how to use Crew Chief, what I believe to be the best spotter for iRacing, sim racing sort of stuff. It has a lot of games on it, you can use a lot of sims, and it's free. Very well refined, very well looked after. There's a lot of people who use it, so if you ever have issues, a lot of people can help you. So to get it, you come to thecrewchief.org, link is in the description below. Click on download Crew Chief. We're going to click on it here. We're going to open it, scan it, but it is a safe app. Trust me. Never listen to people who say trust me on the internet, but trust me. Accept the terms. This will choose where to install it. Next, install. We'll wait. Usually it's very fast. You'll only ever have to do this once, so don't worry about it. Click yes. We'll launch Crew Chief v4. So, now that we've launched it, here is everything. When you first come in, now for some reason it seems to save my personalized stuff. You'll just have to do one or two little things. All these sound packs, you have to click them, get them to work, get them to download. You won't believe there's a lot of people online, and including myself one day, where I opened this, I was pressing start and there was no sound at all. And I think, do I have the sound set up here? Yes, it does work. So you can hear it working there in the background. Click these packs, they'll all download. They take a while, it's quite a lot of info, but again, it's worth it. And once you have them, you're good to go. You then select what app you want to use. Very important. When you change apps, it has to reset. So I use iRacing. I click it, leave it on. Background volume. Here's an example of what it's like with background volume.
Radio check. Spotter radio check.
And here's it without background volume.
Radio check. Spotter radio check.
Personally, you know, let's say you have your helmet on, you're in a race. We are sim racing after all. You have earplugs in. You're not going to hear the background volume. Maybe you will, but if you really want to have it on something low like that. Personally, that's what I would do. I wouldn't go having this super high, but this is really subjective. That's what I like to do. So start off where you want to start off, and yeah, give it a crack. Messages volume. This is good to set this to a figure that you like. Obviously, this can be too loud, so do find a sweet spot of something that's not too loud. You can still hear your engines, but this is still punchy. Next up, you select your name you want. This has most names. It may not have a lot of names, so if it doesn't have your name, sorry, it's not my fault. Anyway, so find your name, and if it has it, it has it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You can choose your chief voice. I only have Jim. I think you can download packs elsewhere, but like Jim is pretty cool to have. It's one of the most refined spotter chiefs you can have. As far as spotters, you can have Jim as a spotter. I like to mix it up because there are some better spotters. Claire is very clear. It's a lady's voice. Billy and Jeffrey, I believe, are the names. They are really probably my favorite. They're the most aggressive. So let's start it up and you can hear what it sounds like.
This is your spotter.
So that's Billy. And then we have Jeffrey, I believe. That's how you say that name.
This is the spotter. Check, check.
That's probably my most favorite one. That guy there. I mix up the two names, but they're really my favorites. That's how you set it up. So once you hop into a race, you start Crew Chief.
Radio check. Check, check. Spotter.
Hop into your race, leave it open. That's it running. You do have voice talk. It is a bit tacky, sometimes can be a bit iffy, so I wouldn't waste too much time on it. There are buttons you can press. All that stuff is down here. You can look into it if you want. The website does have a lot of information for you if you want to set that up. But personally, I just leave it as is. There are some things worth noting in here. Especially if you're using iRacing. So here's the game filter iRacing, and we're gonna go to fuel, enable fuel messages, and we're gonna click base fuel calculations on max fuel consumption, and yeah, that's all you need. When you have those two on, that means Jim or the crew chief will automatically fill your car with what you need, and you can pick what you want down here. Additional fuel to add to finish the race. I usually add a half lap. I'm a bit safe like that. Really, you could have this on 0.0, do a bit of lifting and coasting at the end of straights and do a bit of fuel management and then have some in the bank left over, especially if you're using an overlay with the fuel calculator. You can run on fine margins, and I'm sure you can actually use negative figures here as well. So you can be risky if you want, up to you, but you have full customization there. So fuel is a really cool thing to do. And if you do have issues with this not working, I have noticed we're going to go to audio. In here, you want to make sure this is set to this one here, not the other. And there is also one more. No, not that. Not that. It's down the bottom. It's something to do with N audio. It's a box to tick. Use N audio for playback. Untick this box if it's ticked. Sometimes that can help you. And if it's not ticked and it's not working, try ticking it. Again, it can be a bit finicky. Just uninstall it, reinstall it. Make sure you download the packs, and you're good to go. So very simple guide how to use Crew Chief. One of the best spotters, I believe, for iRacing and sim racing. A lot of different sims you can use, a lot of customization, very friendly, and it's free. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and comment if you have any other tips with Crew Chief that you'd like to share with anyone.